Hey, Springfield, congratulations! Just recently in some law magazine called Law Fancy, Springfield, Massachusetts was voted the second most violent city in the Northeast. Number 2. That's number 2. Man, I'll tell you what, we are climbing up the chart with a bullet, as they say in the radio world. You know, many people have said to me, Springfield sounds like what would be normally called a shithole. I balk at that kind of explanation or description. To me, Springfield is like any other small city with lots of crime and violence. And that's really no different than any other city with lots of crime and violence. You can say, well, maybe going to Springfield isn't safe. Or maybe you could say, I'm going to sit here in my hollowed out bunker, my panic room, trying to avoid all kinds of potential calamities that could befall my way simply by stepping foot into the city of homes. Fact of the matter is, Springfield, while it has its problems, is not all that bad. It's really not. I mean, anybody could get shot anywhere, and it doesn't necessarily mean that your chances of getting shot in Springfield are any better. I mean, they can't shoot us all. They can't get every one of us. Every street gang in Springfield. First of all, I don't know if you know this, but most gang members in Springfield are not good shots. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. First of all, they all do this turned cocked gun thing. You can't aim properly if you're shooting a gun like that. Looks a little more badass and a little bit more gang-like. But I gotta tell you, as far as accuracy goes, it truly affects your ability to hit a moving, cowering target. So keep that in mind the next time you are involved in the lobby of gunfire. The chance of them hitting you is pretty slim. You'd have to get in the crossfire of a multi-gun situation, and quite frankly, unless you're hanging out in some of the lousier parts of Springfield, and by that I mean the north end, the south end, the northeast end, the east end, some of the western parts of the city, north, southwest, southeast. Some of the other parts of town that are not safe, you're not going to find trouble in Springfield unless you are looking for trouble in Springfield. I mean, if you're looking to buy, for example, low-price black tar heroin, Springfield is your place. You can probably find that anywhere. But we're so permissive here with our black tar heroin, you're hardly going to find anyone in the heroin trade who's going to pop off and get violent about it. It just is not how the gangs do business in Springfield. They're very entrepreneurial, I find. Not quite towards the cartel infrastructure where things get so corporate. They truly do. In Springfield, it's more your everyday mom and pa type operations. The moms and pops are really what ruled the day here in what is called the city of homes. But anyone who has been to Springfield knows it really should be the city of foreclosed homes, because there's lots of that in Springfield. I'm not bad-mouthing Springfield. I actually like it here, because I've been living out here for 20 years in this place. And I had choices. I could have gone anywhere, really. I could have gone to South Hadley or Hamden, West Springfield, if I chose. If I really wanted to branch out, but I didn't choose that. Didn't choose that route. So now I'm a fixture of this town, and I'll be damned if I'm just gonna sit there and criticize and say, well, that law magazine said we suck. No. What that law magazine said is there's at least one city in the Northeast that's worse than us, and I don't know which one it is, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to go there. Let's keep our number 2 designation. When you think of Springfield, you think of number 2. and think of big, steamy piles of it. I know I will. I'll be thinking of it all day long as I try to dodge the bullet and dodge the knife play and the mayhem that oftentimes occurs late at night in certain Springfield area roads. Until those things change, don't fear Springfield. They can't kill us all.